So this is the long-awaited TTC video. Sorry if you hear TV in the background. Elijah's down here. So since he's down here, hopefully I won't get emotional. Hopefully I can remember everything because I wrote stuff down. December 28th, I started taking Provera. And if you know what Provera is, basically it induces your period. So I took it for 5 days. I got my period January 7th. So it was that many days it took to get it. I started birth control January 7th because, okay, people ask me like, why would you do that if you're trying to like have a baby? Well, what happened was when I got pregnant with Elijah, like I had just, like I was like messing up with my pills. I just got off my pills. I was getting back on and I feel like that regulated my period. My period is super irregular right now. It's been like that since before him and that's why I got on birth control. And then after I had him, it like got a little worse. So I figured, you know, get back on birth control and like that was my plan. You know, I would get on birth control for like about 2 months and then my period would be regulated and like this was like in my head, like I made up this plan. So I had my period for 28 days after that. But it didn't stop. It was supposed to stop what, in the middle? I don't know, a week after those pills? It did not. It kept going. To the point where it was, this is, I should put this in the title. This is gonna be TMI because I'm like really open with this. So I always say TMI to everybody because I know people aren't as open as me. I had my period for 28 days. It was so heavy to the point where I had to wear a tampon and a pad. So I called the doctor like, listen, you know, this is what's going on. And he was like, you need to come in right away. So I was like, okay. So I went in. I went to the doctor's February 1st. And then he started me on some medicine. I think it started with an N. It was from something. It was called norethindrone. I started that on February 2nd. And I was supposed to take it for 25 days, twice a day. Also, I was on iron medicine because my iron was so low from losing that much blood because it was so heavy and I had blood clots. Like, it was terrible. I took that medicine for 25 days, twice a day. It made me feel so depressed. It gave me mood swings. It made me feel, I was so depressed taking it. I was like crying. I was so emotional. And I remember G was like, I cannot wait until you're done that medicine. But I ended that medicine, I ended that medicine on the 26th. And then I got my period March 1st. The doctor said once I started taking that medicine that it would kind of like fix what was going on. It should fix what was going on. So he said you should get your period after this and you should be like, you know, semi-regular. So I got my period March 1st. It was super light probably because I bled so much, you know, a couple months before. I bought ovulation tests. I was like, this is it. We're gonna do it. And then I started taking the OPKs. I don't really know how to take them. That was my first time taking them. I don't know how many days past ovulation you're supposed to take them. I didn't even know when I really ovulate. I was just kind of winging it. And I never really got a true positive. I got one that was the darkest that I got, and I'll insert a picture. That was it. Got my little sidekick. I took the OPKs. I just couldn't get a positive or something. I kept missing it, I guess. And that one that I took another day after. And it kind of, the line like got lighter, so I figured that was my positive. Then I never got my period for April. So naturally, I'm thinking, am I pregnant? Getting so excited, taking tests, negative. So it was safe to say that I was not pregnant in April. But I would get no cramping. Oh yeah, I think I was saying I had a doctor's appointment April 25th. My insurance got messed up and you know, it was like time to like renew it. Well, they're taking forever. I still haven't been to the doctor. So I'm still waiting on that. My next appointment is June 27th, but who knows if the insurance is gonna be fixed by then. I'm pretty sure like I know when I ovulate through the month just for the simple fact that I have cramping and it's like on a side or it'll be like low. So I took this test the first. When I looked at it, it had a very faint line on it, but you could see it. My friend told me if you put water, my friend Jenny from Jenny and Yanni's crew, you need to go subscribe to her. She told me if I put water on it, it might come up better. I do have a picture. I will insert it. Yeah, this was like the little Walmart cheapy one. So when I saw the line on there, I said, I need to go get another one. So don't tell G, but I went out and spent millions of dollars on these tests. I took on the 2nd, and you probably can't tell, but there was a faint line on there, and I inverted the picture so that you could see it. Then, because I'm crazy, I took this one the day after. I know they're not showing up on the camera because, like, to take pictures, it almost didn't show up. So then I told G because I didn't know, like, what was going on, and he wanted to, we were talking about drinking the weekend, and I was like, well, if I am, like, I can't, so I have to tell him. So we bought another one. This was on the 5th, and this one came up negative. I was really discouraged after this, and I just wanted to give up because it's so disappointing, and I felt like depressed, and I did vlog myself taking those tests, but after I came up negative, I was really upset, so I didn't even want to upload it. So I'm sorry I didn't upload it. I deleted them because I was just so depressed about it. I have a beautiful child right here, and I'm so thankful and so blessed for him, okay? So it's not that, but I do want more children. Like, we were talking about it, and we want a few more. So I mean, and I wanted them to be close in age, and I think it hit me because he's already 3, so don't want to get emotional. He's already 3, so in 2 more years he's gonna go to school, he's gonna be a big boy. I mean, not that he's not now, but you know what I mean. And when I was in school, I had my cousin. We grew up together. We were the same age, like a couple months apart, but we were in the same grade and everything. And it felt good going into school knowing that she was going to be there. My younger sister, we just missed it. I graduated high school. She graduated 8th grade. She was going into high school. So she had her friends, but she didn't have like a sister or a cousin, you know what I mean, with her. So I didn't want that for my kids, and if that's pretty much what's about to happen, you know, if I get pregnant now. So I started working out with Allie. If you're not subscribed to her channel is Life with the Wilkies, and I will put her down below, I'll put Jenny down below, and I'll put my friend Francelle down below. She vlogs too, but she's slacking. But anyway, I started working out, and we're doing this program together, and we're trying to stay on track with our nutrition. We both recently went, I mean, we're different types of vegetarians because, like, I'll eat chicken sometimes, and I know it's so bad, but I will, like, not as often as I used to, and I'll eat shrimp. Like, that's pretty much the only fish that I'll eat. But Allie, she's really good about it. She don't eat nothing. She's a straight vegetarian. And we were both, like, talking about how we, like, eventually wanted to go vegan, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Awesome. My camera says it's about to die. Better not die yet. I still have more to talk about. What was I saying? So we started working out. I was reading that, you know, you need dark leafy greens in your diet. You need to take vitamins and just be healthy. So I've been trying to lose weight. And people are like, why are you trying to lose weight if you're trying to get pregnant? I want to be healthy. Not that Elijah's wasn't a healthy that wasn't a healthy pregnancy. I just gained so much weight after the fact from it. So I just want to be in shape, like get in the habit of being in shape so that, you know, this time around it won't be as hard to lose the weight after. I have protein shakes every morning with spinach in it, and I love spinach. It's not that I didn't like it before, and that's why I put it in my shake. I just didn't, like, I wasn't used to it. So I love it now, and I can't have my shake without it. Yesterday I used my last bit of spinach. I've been looking up a whole bunch of stuff, so I have tips that I'm doing. I don't know if they're gonna work, so don't hold me on it, but this is just my opinion. Also, I'm about to show a product, and this is not a sponsored video. It's just something that I found and I wanted to share with you guys. The 3 apps that I use right now are Ovia, fertility and tracking, I think it's called. A fertility friend. I know a lot of people use that. I used that when I was getting pregnant with Elijah. And Pink Pad. Yeah. So I did have Glow, but that community forum thing is rude, so I deleted it. I really do like the 3. Pink Pad is more for I have it more for the forum because it doesn't let me track as much as I can with Ovia or Fertility Friend. So on Ovia, they show different ads and stuff like that, and I came across something called Pre-Mama. And it's called Pre-Mama Fertility. And they have one for when you're pregnant. They have the one for when you're pregnant. It's like a prenatal vitamin drink. Then they have like an essentials one. Then they have a reproductive support one. That's the one that I have. And then they even have one for when you're breastfeeding. So I just thought that was so cool. So all you have to do is go to their website. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just what I did, and I just have to tell people. You go to their website. It's called drinkpremama.com, or they're in Target. I don't know if you guys have a vitamin shop. I found mine in there. They're in Target, Amazon, CVS, and CVS.com, and the website. I got mine in the mail, and I'm going to cover up my name, but it just comes in a little envelope like this. I thought it was super cute. Definitely dropped it. You put it in a drink, and it comes in flavors. I think it comes like in a berry flavor, but I just got the one that comes with it. I think is just a plain one. So when I got this, I looked, and I'm like, oh, it's just this little packet, because like in the picture you see like this kind, but they all come like that. So this is the box that it comes in, and what's great about this is that it's vegan. So that I knew, because I didn't want to say it was vegan if it wasn't. I've been taking this I put it in my shake. I don't know if that helped me ovulate recently. I've been taking it for a month now. And I got the unflavored ones, and they actually do come in these little packets. So, and you just put it in at least 12 ounces of liquid and blend it really good. I put it in some iced tea before. You don't taste it, the unflavored one. I've never tasted the berry one. When I bought it, I'm just gonna put this in here now. But definitely go to the site, and then they'll just mail you this, and then you get a coupon, because I'm gonna use that coupon next time. But anyway, I was in a rush getting that from the vitamin shop, and when I went in the store and I got it, and then when I got in the car, I was like, damn, it's not berry flavor. And I was like, I guess I don't need berry flavor. You don't taste it. I don't taste it at all. It didn't have an aftertaste to me. It was unflavored, and I've never found something that said it was unflavored that was actually unflavored. Another thing that I've been doing, which I just recently started doing this week, is eating kiwi. It's supposed to help your menstrual health and help make you more regular. I've seen a lot of people say that it made them regular, so I just decided, why not? Another thing that I did is that I've been drinking pineapple core. I'll put that inside of my shake, and I blended it. I cut the pineapple up, and I made sure I got the core out. I cut the core in chunks, put it in the blender until it was liquidy, like no pieces because I have texture issues. And I saved it. It's in the fridge, and it's like only like that much. And I added I didn't add water. I added ice too because I was going to use it right then. So anyway, I did that, and so now like every day this whole week I've been pouring it in my shake. So that's what I've been doing. That is supposed to help when you're ovulating. It's supposed to help the egg release or something. I don't know. I forget. Just look it up. Pineapple core and fertility. So that's what I've been doing, and hopefully, I get my positive pregnancy test soon. The next time I take a test, I may film it and just let you guys see my raw emotions. I just don't like getting emotional on camera. I don't know when. I'm pretty sure I might have ovulated yesterday. I had cramping yesterday. And I guess TMI, we did baby dance. So I guess I'll take a test in 2 weeks or something and see, because I just never know. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to have my doctor's appointment on the 27th. So hopefully that happens. And I know that when I went, last time he said something about this medicine doesn't work. Maybe we can try putting you on Clomid. And I hear good things about Clomid. Excuse me, then I hear bad things, like some people didn't conceive at all with it. Some people did. So, I don't know. I was reading a lot about it. It seems really interesting. I hope that, you know, I really just wanted to conceive naturally. Also, speaking of that, real quick, I'm not the type of person where, well, I'm the type of person where I don't like when people push their like religious beliefs on me, or, you know, certain things, or pressure me into anything. So I just want you guys to know that I'm not pressuring you, but I am a Christian, and we don't go to church every Sunday because we need to find a church, but I am saved. Right now, we're going to be moving soon. So all our stuff is like packed away. So I have the Bible app on my phone. So I read scriptures from time to time. And if I'm being honest, not as much as I should or want to. But I remembered when I was trying to have Elijah and it wasn't working. I was on YouTube and I was looking up a whole bunch of videos like I do now about like just live pregnancy tests, people TTCing and stuff like that. And I came across a video and it was a prayer to conceive. So yesterday I was laying in bed and I was just like, I'm ready to give up. And I just felt so much, like there's so much going on. There's like personal things that we've got going on. There's like the moving, there's the wedding happening in November. There's just so much going on, and I know I have all that going on. I was laying in bed yesterday and I was just like, should I just give up? Should I just, you know, let it go and just realize that I'm just gonna be a mother of one? I was just thinking, I feel sad because, you know, he wants a baby brother or sister. That's all he talks about. So maybe I need to come to realize that it's just not gonna happen. Like, that's just not in my future. And then I remembered that I looked up that prayer, and so I tried to look up it again and I found it. I don't remember the last time I had an intense prayer session like that. It was so intense. I cried the entire time. It's a good prayer. My point in telling you guys this is, for me, it felt like it was more than just about conceiving. After I was done that prayer, I felt so much lift off of me because I felt like I was being weighed down by my worries and everything. And I know like, you're supposed to let go and let God, and I have such a hard time, even though I know He is a miracle worker. I know that He can make anything happen. I don't know why my faith is just so small, but after saying that prayer, I felt so lifted. It was amazing to me. And I laid down and I went to sleep and I woke up and I had cramping, and I was like, this is either my period coming or it's me ovulating. I truly believe that I'm going to get pregnant soon, and I don't think that I have to worry about it anymore. But that is my TTC chat. Stop. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. And if you guys want to see another video, let me know. I just missed a phone call, so I'm gonna go handle that. Maybe it's about my insurance, I don't know. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.